Girls, just the first one. This is the page that says Unit 1 Formative. This is towards the end of your packet. Just a couple examples of, hopefully you've already done these on your own, and this will just be you checking them. You decide to sell cookies to make money for your favorite charity. The ingredients cost you 30. Okay, that means it's going to subtract 30. You are charging $10 for a dozen cookies. Write an equation for the profit you'll make for selling X dozen cookies. So, first of all, it's the equation for the profit. So how am I going to make a profit? Well, first of all, how much you're going to sell your dozen. You don't know one thing in this problem. You don't know how many dozen cookies. So we know for every dozen we'll make $10, so that's 10D. But then we're going to subtract 30 because it was a cost to you. And then this is how you'll make profit. The money you make from the cookies minus the expenses. Then letter B, it says find out how much money you'll raise for your charity if you sell 20 dozen cookies. Well, it's giving us D. Well, all I have to do is 10 times 20 minus 30. You get 200 minus 30. You will make $170 selling 20 cookies. I'm sorry, 20 dozen cookies. Next, how many dozen will you have to sell to make at least 700? Well, that's right here. Now, I don't want to make exactly a profit. Let me erase this for a second. Now I want to make at least 700. At least means you could have 700 or greater. And so here's my inequality. This is how much money I'm going to make, and this is how much money I want to have. And then you're just going to solve it like a normal inequality. Add 30 to both sides. I'm going to do this right down here. You get 10D is greater than or equal to 730, and then you are going to divide both sides by 10, and you get D is greater than or equal to 73, which means that you can sell, if you sell 73 or more cookies, or a dozen cookies, you'll make at least $700. All right, let's go on to number 2. You want to buy a Wii, you're going to need $450 for the machine. You already have $150. First question, write an expression for the money you'll have after X months. So I made a little mistake here. I had to tell you that you make $25 each month. Right? Well, you already have $150, and you're going to add to that $25 a month. And that's how much money you're going to have. Right? Next question, how long will you take how long will it take you to earn enough money for that Wii? Well, the Wii costs $450. So now you want this particular amount to equal $450. So we're going to subtract 150. You get 25M is equal to 300. And last, you're going to divide by 25. M equals 300 divided by 25 would be 12. Last one, ABC Phone Company is a phone rate. You can talk up to 10 minutes for $3.75. Each additional minute costs 25 cents. How long can you talk for $8? So right away you know that your phone bill is going to equal $8. I'm just going to put an 8 there. Now let's think about this side of the equation is going to be how much money we are actually going to spend. How do they charge us for this problem? Well, let's see. You know it's automatically going to cost $3.75 for the first 10 minutes. So, and then we're going to add to that 25 cents each additional minute. Now, this is really important. M equals, and you can see it right here, it says additional minutes. All right. Now, we have our equation. Now we can go ahead and solve it. So we're going to subtract this amount on both sides, and we're going to get $4.25. M. Okay. Last, we are going to. All right. So, and then we're going to go ahead and divide each by the 25 hundredths. And when you solve this side of the equation, you're going to get M is equal to 17. Now the question said, because that's not the answer, it says, how long can you talk? Well, if you remember, this M stood for additional minutes. Well, how many minutes did you talk before that? Well, it says right here that you talked up to 10 minutes for 375. Well, that means there were 10 minutes right here, plus the 17, which would equal, you can talk for 27